Like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Come on, there's the room filler, be sure. And I mean, just that, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let that friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. One thing we all adore, something worth dying for. There's nothing but pain, we stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Yeah. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Come on, let me know if you're live with me. Put it in the chat. Come on. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Come on, baby. Let's roll. Ricks. Where are you, Ricks? Come on with it, man. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on. What's good with you, and you? Watch how that beat come back in. Come on. All right, enough of that. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I think there was a snafu with YouTube earlier today, so we couldn't go live, but we are live now. So appreciate those, the night crawlers, the night riders, the late night hype folks, man. Appreciate y'all, man, so much. And I hope you guys are having a great night so far. So it's reported. Let me just go ahead and make haste to this report right here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. If this is your first time ever watching and seeing these type of episodes, my name is Law Nation, and we're gonna pull this up. Basically, Dak Prescott cleared by Dallas police. Case moved to Collin County. That was 54 minutes ago. And then also, the Dallas police won't pursue sexual assault charges against Dak Prescott, or SA, that's a better way to say it, YouTube or what have you. And they got all of these reports here. So basically, it is so much news out here. Basically, they're going to drop it, right? It's just what it is. But, you know, he's cleared. He's free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, he's free at last, right? So that's just what it is. So, Cowboy Nation, the Dallas Cowboys heading into the 2024 season. I would say this, though. What we may have our reservations on, two guys are not showing up to these everyday practice things, or them just walking around. And one of the guys' name is CeeDee Lamb. The other fella name is Micah Parsons. Now, Micah Parsons been very active in these streets out here, and he's been a guy that's been working out with, what's his name, CJ and them. So he's been working out with the Texans, and I think that, you know, he's down there working out with his trainer. He's somewhere in Houston, somewhere in that area, or wherever they may be at. I don't know exactly. But, you know, I thought that we can just play some of this stuff right here. Yeah.
I need some cleats, bro. I need my new cleats.
Now, here's my thoughts on it. Do I have any issues with this? No, he's a young man, right? Would I want him to be here in Dallas working out with his fellows? Yes. It shows camaraderie. It shows a temperaments that, hey, we're working together. But when you're out here, I guarantee you, the underwriters who writing the big checks, they're looking at this. You know, the people that want to give him a boatload of money, they are looking at this and saying, hey, why would we put all our money on something that's volatile, meaning that we don't know? What you want to know in real life, in anything that you do, you want to know whether or not something is going to be consistent. Now, granted, he's a kid at heart. He's free to do whatever he wants to do. He's very good. He's in shape. It's just that the ideology that you got to weigh it from both sides. You just can't look at it from one lens, right? And on top of that, CJ, shout out to him. He's been out here. It's hard to be two. It's hard to be a celebrity and a player, right? Granted, when you make a certain threshold of money, you automatically become a celebrity. You automatically become a person that everybody want to have autographs, pictures with. People going to want to spend time with you. So you automatically a celeb regardless once you make it to the pros, right? So now it's about leverage and balance. And hopefully these boys are, cool, calm, and collected. But keep in mind, there's a person that's watching your every move, and they are writing down every single thing. For example, shout out to you, Ryan, that's in the chat, right? Let's say, for example, Ryan, he may be a common man. I don't know if he's a multi-billionaire or what have you. But even to the common man, right? You go try to purchase a house, you can say, yeah, I got a pre-approval letter. Hey, they done already cut me this check. I'm going to get this earnest money. I'm finna go in, and then when they get down to closing, they want to make sure how tall you are, what color your pee, and on top of that, did you run any credit cards for anything else, right? Did you ran a credit for a house somewhere else? Did you go buy a car or something, So when it's time to close, those underwriters, they will make the decision, and they will say, hey, even though you had a pre-approval letter and you got approved for $280,000 or you got approved for $380,000 or $400,000, I don't know y'all range, they will still make it harder for you depending on what you do. They'll make it harder on you for you to close on that house. So that's just how it goes. You say, hey, man, I got $10,000. Man, I got $25,000 down. They don't care. That's just the reality of it. So I just want to bring that to the forefront. So when it's time for him to get that big payday like the Bosa brothers, they're going to double dip. They're going to double dip into everything he did in his life, right? And I'm just only speaking from what I'm talking about, experiences. Yeah. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, Michael. Appreciate you, David. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let's go ahead and play some of this audio. And it's unfinished business. We got unfinished business, baby. I all season last year was saying, hey, we got to stand on business. Well, we stood beside business because we didn't stand on it in the postseason. We was watching the business. We didn't stand on it. Or we were leaning against it or something. His agent should be on his butt, David. Here's what I'm going to tell you. There was a excerpt about Charles Barkley. He sat down with Shay Shay. When you sit down with Shay Shay, that's the new Wendy Williams show.
All I ask.
He sat down with him and he was talking about gambling. And he said that I need for him to go hit up my prize picks though, by the way. But he was talking about gambling, and he was talking about the fact that when he goes to the casino, he can be up $400,000. Then be up $600,000, and to lose it all, and he will spend all night trying to get back up to $400,000, and his goal is to get $1 million, right? And then when he hit $1 million, he leave. But he said that, man, his agent will be talking to him and say, hey, man, you just burned through $700,000, man. Anyway, you can just go ahead and wrap it up. And Charles Barkley told Shay Shay, hey, man, that's my money, I told the agent that, hey, I'll fire you and hire somebody else. Give me, right? That's just crazy, man, but it is what it is.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
No doubt, Shay. Lost $27 million and won $6 million. Ooh, jeez. That's a good tolerance right there. Shoot, some of y'all lose $5, be mad for the rest of your life. Man, I lost $5 at Kroger's, man. I can't stand Kroger's. I'll never even go by Kroger's, man. Publix or anything, man, because I lost $5.
Your friends, just how excited are you to have him back personally, and what can he bring this team this coming year?
Yeah, super excited. Just obviously knowing our history, my experience with him as a
Can y'all hear?
But in this case, as a teammate, understanding what he brings to the team, just the locker room alone, the culture he sets. A guy that does everything the right way, from the locker room to the field. He's a great guy that with us having a young team, bringing guys in, people can follow and watch. Excited for him to be back. Know the threat that he's going to provide. Big time playmaker, and obviously I'm excited.
Can you elaborate on what about who he is and what about what he does that makes him so meaningful in the locker room?
Yeah, he's a real guy. He's honest. What you see is what you get. As I said, he can have fun when it's time, but when it's time to be serious and lock in, there's nobody better than him. So, I mean, just to be able to bring the fun to the locker room, but in the same sense, you see that and be able to separate that the moment he walks onto the field, to see his focus, to see his intensity, to see the way that he practiced. As I said, every young guy should follow the way that he goes about his business on the field, and it's going to be huge for this team.
Obviously, you guys you and Zeke have had a great relationship all the way, up to you guys to this point. What was the conversation like, first conversation like when everything came together in his reunion with Dallas?
I mean, me and Zeke always talk. I think there was talks before with me and him before it happening. Obviously, understanding he knew the ends of the deals. I was asked about him, so it was all excitement as soon as it was mentioned. And I've seen where he said right when he left, he was doing everything right to show that he to get back here in that sense. And when he left in the first place, I knew that. I knew that was the method. I knew that was the point in it. Nobody supported him more when he was when he was up north. So just to have him back, I'm excited.
Damn, Dak Prescott.
Shit. That drop always be funny to me. Zeke gonna look different, y'all. He's gonna be wearing 15. I know you guys heard the reports of that. He's gonna look different. I think that overall, from a psyche aspect, knowing that you got someone that been in the foxhole with you, it should be a better situation. Not saying that Zeke can walk on water. I'm not saying that. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, it should be a lot better than what we've seen before. And it should be. But when you look at it, look in the mirror and say to yourself, what do we ultimately need? I said this the other night. Run game and the ability to stop the run. Now, Zeke, my first impressions and my thoughts of it all is he's not the end-all be-all. And you better not go into this season with feelings talking about he going to be 25, 30 carry guy. No. You better split it like a banana split. You better split it, put cherries, chocolate, all of that stuff on it, man. You better split that banana and make sure, pause if necessary, make sure you give everybody a chance at it. And I would rather have a fresh Zeke in the fourth quarter plowing and pounding down on you versus a rusty Zeke in the fourth quarter. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying collectively. Let's listen to more of what Rain Dakota got to say.
Have you studied much into the draft class, and if so, what's kind of your takeaway so far?
Yeah, I mean, when you get linemen, when you protect, obviously you get excited. You see a guy like Tyler Guyton and see how big he is. I'm excited, right, to add that. Get him in there with Solari, those other guys, Zach Martin, guys for him to follow. I'm excited for that, and then as well, right, BB. I mean, just another, you go get another guy inside in the third round that can help us. Seen a lot of good things on him from the people that are the pros in the draft that makes you excited. So I thought it was a good draft. We would definitely handle things that we needed to, create depth and improve on, and excited for it.
What's left for Ferguson to do? What's left for Jake to do?
Just continue to get better. He's just, yeah, sorry.
Get the kids. Yeah,
just
the kids.
Continue to get better. Obviously, you see the jump he made from year one to year two, and he's improved his intensity and his preparation just in this offseason, the way he's treated his body, the way that he's been communicating with me throughout the offseason, whether it's catching, throwing, he's a big-time playmaker for this team, for this offense, and as long as he continues to get better, the sky's the limit for his potential.
No doubt, man. I like Jake Ferguson. I think that, he's going to step it up even more. And Your Majesty, come on, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Yeah, he said, shut them kids up, shut up. We try to listen to Law and Dak, Yeah. But I would say this, that it's going to be okay with Ferg. I think Ferg, to me, we saw a growth aspect. Like mid-week, mid-season, we saw like, hey, man, shoot, at 87, something real, man. And then we saw, like, down the stretch, like, hey, there were some games, not all games, but there were some games we were like, dog, Dak,
Damn!
just target Ferg. Make it 87, then 88, And don't go to 86. Don't go to 86.
Damn!
Don't go to him. I don't care what the coach said. Don't go to 86. It was one game. I think we were like, I think it was against the Cards or somebody. On third down, Dak went to 86. I said, you trying to lose, man. When I'm being live play-by-play. I said, you got to go to your bread and butter. 88, 87, 87, 88. Keep it straight.
Damn!
What he can do for this team.
What's your faith in the running back room? When Zeke's return and the other guys that are here?
A lot of faith. A lot of faith. I mean, obviously you had a guy like Zeke to a room that has a lot of depth in that sense. Guys who have played, got some playing time. Obviously it's a younger group through experience, but I think that's the benefit of adding a guy like Zeke, what he can bring to that, what he can just give those guys for their career in the way that they can approach it, that's going to speed that process up for them, that makes them that much better and quicker getting on the field to help the team.
It's a team that had 12 wins. Offense was a big part of that. Obviously, you were an MVP front runner, CeeDee Lamb setting records. And this was all in Mike McCarthy's first year back as a play caller. What's the next level for this offense?
Continue to get better. You just said it. I mean, we scratched the surface in that sense of this was our first year with Mike, him calling the show. I talked a lot about the PCP all year long and just the way that's continued to improve and the way that we're able to jump into this year with all the great things we had last year and take it into more of game planning earlier, I guess you can say, in the offseason for things that may come during the season that's just only going to prepare us in the details and us not making adjustments late that we can make earlier. And just another year is going to be special.
Did y'all hear that nugget? Just put a 1 in the chat if you heard the nugget. Put 0 if you didn't. Did you hear the nugget? Did you hear the nugget in there? I want to see, man. Get these interactions going in the chat. Shout out to you, Kevin. Shout out to you, Brandy. Yeah, get off PCP. Yeah, but you got to get on the PCP. 110, Your Majesty. Yeah, 0. All right, so let me break down the nugget. He was saying that basically what we all said during the season. It seems as if, though, they are not on the same page. The flow is not there. The rhythm is not there. It takes two to tango or takes two to dance. They wasn't dancing right, man. They wasn't to the right. They're doing to the left. Now kick. They were punching, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing the dance right. So it took them a minute, and then when they got to the playoff, to the right, now kick. They couldn't do it right in the playoff too. So hopefully, man, my biggest key to this offseason is a guy named Steve Simcoe. I think that he will be the person that can really keep Mike McCarthy in line, right? Like, hey, Mike, get in rhythm, man, get in rhythm. We said to the right now, not to the left. He's going to the left. So that's going to all work out better, in my opinion, opinion.
David to ask you this every time we see you. Any movement on your extension at this point?
Not necessarily. Obviously, still conversations. Aware of what Jerry said, and everything he said is dead on. Communication has been back and forth, but yeah.
You and CeeDee been growing together?
Not necessarily. Don't think I know he's not in town right now, but we will get it in. Trust me. If we were roommates all July, if that's the case, it'll be fine. So no worries in that, guys. I know what he's doing. I know how he's preparing. I know where he is. I know where he was there before and how he came back. So all confidence in the way that he's preparing and what he's doing and how he's gonna.
Low key, I just don't like it. I just don't like the fact that the Cowboys do this, man. Let me see if I can pull this up on the fly. My guy Dak Attack had a real good response to this. Yeah. My girl right here, boy, Dre Wild, boy, the accuser right on that night. But my guy Dak Attack says, never forget Cowboys traded a first, third, and a sixth for Roy Williams, then extended him for $54 million. Pay CD his damn money. Shout out to Roy Williams. But at this time, man, we didn't need that hook'em, Longhorn. Oh, my goodness, man. Who remember Roy Williams? You see, the Cowboys got blessed with a quarterback out of Tony Romo, and then they got blessed with a quarterback like a Dak Prescott. Organizations normally don't come up with the kind of caliber of quarterbacks, right? It takes many a moons, right? But we may see as if though it's a common thing. But on the flip side, our micro blessings was also, not Roy Williams, but, to a degree, I ain't gonna beat him up, was a Desmond Bryant and a CD Lamb. And the Cowboys, for the life of me, after Dez Bryant's best season, they did the exact same thing to a degree of what they doing with Lamb. I would love for the Jones family to, after that 2016 season, to just go ahead and pay Dez. Don't hold man feet to the fire and start, hey, this stuff leaked, that stuff leaked. They start bringing up stuff that he did, in 94 and 95, however Dez is, they'll start bringing up stuff he did with his mom and all this stuff. I said, look, man, just stick to football and just pay that man. And to a similar degree, they are doing the exact same thing to CD. Just go ahead and pay him, because a person, I'm not gonna call him a fool, but a person would say, he don't have to be at a baseball thing. He don't have to be in these little training camp things, these voluntary camps and situations. No. Get him in there. Get him used to your rhythm, your pace, and your football shape. But don't let this linger all the way down. Just go ahead and pay him. Trust me. You can look all over. You're not going to find another wide receiver that's day one ready like a CD Lamb. So just go ahead and pay them. I know you don't want that note. I can just feel the Cowboys right now. They looking at it like, yeah, man, we got this going on. Can you get it a little bit lower? I don't want to pay that note. And then when they see, okay, this is what we look like. Oh, now I'm going to pay the note. But then it's already been tarnished, right? Just go ahead and bring it. Yeah, Kelvin says need the Brinks truck. Just go ahead and bring it in. And I get it. Here's the other side. Here's the other side of all of the arguments. When people say, well, he ain't a Devontae Adams. He ain't a Tyreek Hill. He ain't let's put a Justin Jefferson. He ain't Chase or what have you. But he's our Chase. He's our Justin Jefferson. He belonged to us. not to the streets. And that's what I wish the Cowboys can just improve on just a little bit. Not a big fan of the Eagles, but they get the message. They say, hey, A.J. Brown, he ain't no CeeDee Lamb. Oh, Smitty, he ain't no CeeDee Lamb, but he's our CeeDee Lamb, right? You know, so they paid him early. They didn't wait. And guess what they're not talking about? Players not showing up, players not committed to the commitment. Even the juice man, come on. Look, let me ask y'all, tomorrow payday, right? For some people. And some people walking in there tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, chance out and everything. Boy, your whole mood changed when you say, all right, you know, you get paid tomorrow, Friday. Shoot, it don't matter. You get paid Friday, be broke Saturday. It don't matter as long as you get paid, man. Somebody pay you. How you think these players gonna walk in when they get paid? They walking in there, you know, gap leg, everything, man, chest out. Come on, baby. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. I bet you all, for those who worked them 2 weeks and let them try to say, hey, man, we felt as if though you didn't give us 1,000% effort on Wednesday last week, so we going to wait to pay you on Monday. Shoot, hero, please. Y'all be out here mad, be ready to fight everybody up here. Oh, you ain't going to pay me until, you want a company picnic and you ain't going to pay me until Monday? All right, okay, I'll be there. I'll be there. Just wait for me. Yeah, just pay them players, man.
How good does it feel to hear the owner and GM say the definitive statement, we want Dak Prescott, period?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. Obviously, I talked about this is where I want to be. But at the end of the day, my focus is strictly on helping my team.
Damn, he's such a good dude.
Simple as that. I don't get caught up in the talks. You guys know that it's been years of it. So I'm just focused literally on helping this team right now be the best I can and get better.
No. Dak would have destroyed him. He said, yeah, I get all of that, but action speaks louder than words. If he would have said that, man, you know, if Dak would have just said that, you know. Breaking news, Dak is in fights and fisticuffs with the Jones family now. Shoot. But he's going to be such a, you know, a company man with that, you know. That's just how that goes, right? And he said, I'm just here for my team. You saw he squint his eye? Let it rewind just a little bit. Let's rewind. I know I ain't crazy. Watch how he squint his eyes when he said, you know. Let's zoom all the way in. Until you see the freckles on a man's face. Here you go.
This is where I want to be. But at the end of the day, my focus is strictly on helping my team.
Yeah, squint his eyes. Yeah.
Simple as that. I don't get caught up in yeah.
You and CD been growing together?
Not necessarily. Don't think I know he's not in town right now, but we will get it in. Trust me. If we were roommates all July, if that's the case, it'll be fine. So no worries in that, guys. I know what he's doing. I know how he's preparing. I know where he is. I know where he was there before and how he came back. So all confidence in the way that he's preparing and what he's doing and how he's gonna.
Just how good does it feel to hear the owner and GM?
Watch how he squint his eyes.
We want Dak Prescott, period.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. Obviously, I talked about this is where I want to be.
What
but at
take
the end of the
team?
day, my focus is strictly on helping my team. As simple as that. I don't get caught up in the talks. You guys know that it's been years of it. So I'm just focused literally on helping this team right now be the best I can and get better.
Dak, this is your first rodeo with charity events. Just how important is it for you guys to do this?
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, what she said.
Getting to come out here, raise money, do it in a game that we're not familiar with.
Yeah, no doubt. So they raise, according to the reports, $145,000. You know, I put about $3 in there. You know what I mean? But $145,000, man. Shout out to him, man. You know, let's talk to Zeke, man. Let's get Zeke on the phone, man. Let's get Zeke up in here. It would be nice, man. One of these days, let's get Zeke on the phone, man. Yeah. It's finna pop up in a few. Let's go Zeke.
Did you take any, go to a batting cage or anything before you came in, kind of get yourself warmed up for some cuts?
No, I actually didn't take any swings, so I'm kind of surprised about my performance.
Shout out to you, J-Rock.
That's actually kind of tiring up there.
You talked about the decision to keep 15 instead of going back to 21, and kind of what was your rationale in that?
I just kind of look at it as a different era. I wore 15 last year. I wanted to go back. As soon as they made the rule that running backs could wear the single digits in the teams, I knew I wanted to switch, so it worked out.
What do you want to prove in this new era?
I'm just a guy unfinished business. Here to chase the ring.
Chase the ring, baby.
You had other options in terms of free agency. Why was it important for you to come back to Dallas?
I think it was important to me just to get back here and finish, what I started.
You and Dak obviously best friends. You guys go back a ways. What was the conversation like between you and Dak when the decision was made that you were going to come back?
Obviously, me and Dak are close, so he wants me to come back, but he wasn't too pussy. Just respecting my decision, but I definitely felt the one.
You trained with guys last year, even when you weren't part of the team. How much of that bond just goes beyond being part of the Cowboys and just the relationship you guys have?
I mean, when you've been somewhere for so long and built those relationships, those shared memories, those shared connections, it's not going to go away at the snap of the fingers. So, I'm glad I'm able to come back.
Being away from Dallas, what perspective did that give you about being a Dallas Cowboy?
I had a really good time in New England. I really, appreciated the organization. It was definitely great playing for Bill. But Dallas is home for me.
Do you expect any major differences from when Kellen Moore was leading the offense versus Mike McCarthy, because this is going to be his second year and your first year with him as the offensive play caller? You sense any major differences?
Let me see what he gonna say.
There's some differences, but there's a lot of similarities too, and I'm still kind of figuring all that out.
You showed last season that you have a lot left still. What do you feel like in terms of that regard? What you have to give to this team this year?
I think you guys all know, what I'm going to give when I'm on the field. So, I'm going to do whatever I need to do, whatever I can do to, help this team be successful.
Your teammates always talk about how they love being a teammate with you and just your impact in the locker room and everything. Does that help you? You were the dominant guy offensively when you were here before, and it's going to be a different role this time. Does it help you kind of adapt your kind of team approach to things as far as where you are individually in your career?
I think at the end of the day, I'm a football player. I love this game. I think I still am a dominant guy. I got to go out there and prove that. But that's a motivation. But I think we all know, how I feel about competing and leaving it all out there for my team.
How do you feel like this running back room can come together and be really productive next season?
I think we got a lot of young guys, a lot of talented guys. A lot of guys with different skill sets, and so I'm looking forward to getting in that room, getting to know those guys, and helping them grow their football knowledge, and kind of share some of my experience with them.
How did it feel just being back at offseason workouts yesterday?
It felt good. It felt good to be out there with the guys and getting to work in.
Yeah, that's Zeke, man. That's Zeke. Back with the off-field workout. All right, so evidently I'm not going to get to all of these fellas. Let me talk to the new guy, Eric Kendricks, so we can bring some of that familiarity that he's going to bring to the table. Hopefully, the Cowboys can get things going with him. Shout out to you, Def King, man. Shout out to you, Def King. Shout out to you, Davies, man. Appreciate you, man. He's happy, He's happy. Zeke is happy, so we'll see, man, whether or not it can be some joy. Happy normally leads to joy.
Wise.
Let's go.
But, he always used to say, you take care of me, I take care of you, and things like that. So
Eric Kendricks, y'all.
I have talked to the guys about Zim. It is a big difference, but at the same time, ball is ball, and we got to be disciplined and on our cues.
Obviously, you know, you were entertaining at least to talk to the 49ers before you pivoted coming with Zimmer and the Cowboys.
Definitely.
What is it about the Cowboys defense as a whole that kind of lights a fire in you to say, hey, we can get this done?
I think it's just the talent at all levels. We played against them last year, and they showed a lot of explosiveness that I saw from the other side. And I just felt like it was a good fit, especially coming back with Zim, and with the locker room we have here. Brandon Cooks is my guy, so I had to make that happen.
Knowing the system's going to be different, but having a chance to be around some of the guys here and their skill sets, how do you see that meshing, and how excited are you about that?
Yeah, I see it meshing. Obviously there's some guys that just do things well, and we got to emphasize that. But more importantly, I'm excited to have the scheme emphasize what guys, may not know they do well yet, or as a collective, the things we can do as a collective from the scheme standpoint of things. So I'm excited about that, and I'm just blessed to be here.
Thanks, Derek.
No, they had the communion questions to him, didn't he? And he asked him a lot of questions. All right, so let's see if I can. Dak Prescott don't have weapons in 2024 is lies. Y'all check out that YouTube video, whoever that may be. Let's go to one more, man. Let's go to Sam Williams, man. I think he should be the breakout player, in my opinion. I got him pegged as that. Let me see. I got him pegged as that. Let me see if I can pull him up. Bear with me. Hail Mary. Here we go. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. The lives of weapons that he don't have, that he do have, or that he should have, that he I love those type of videos.
Hey, how you doing? How'd it feel? Have some fun out there in the batter's box?
Them kids, boy, them kids.
Yes. I can play anything but baseball. I can even play golf.
As a little kid, anything?
Nah, not baseball, no.
Golf and baseball are pretty similar, though.
No. No.
Coming into this season, obviously the Cowboys lose Lawrence and Dante.
Boy, they ain't let that man talk at all. Kids run the world, man. All right, I'm going to fight through the kids. Okay.
Stephen, Will, Jerry, obviously, Mike McCarthy, they're looking at you to make a big jump. What are you doing this offseason to prepare to make that leap for next year, for this year?
Working on little things, learning more football, like hanging out with some veteran players.
There you go.
Me some of the ways that they stayed in the league longer, some of the ways they've been successful, and really just staying low key and just grinding.
What's the biggest takeaway that you have learned?
Just
she
really
whispered that to him.
Wait your time, and when your time comes, use your time when it comes, basically. Yeah. So.
Larger role this year with some of the guys have blocked and just what the team expects of you coming into your next year. What does that mean to you to kind of get that opportunity to show what it is you can do?
I mean, it means a lot. I wouldn't say it's pressure because, I feel like I'm a hard worker. So, I don't know. We're just going to see. I don't know what to say.
What are you seeing from Micah Smith as he prepares for year two? Obviously, he's going to be stepping into that starting role in nose tackle with Johnson.
God. We're going to ask him about Mozzie. He like, hey, supposed to be about me, man. What about me?
Thank you. What have you seen from Mozzie Smith in his preparation for year two?
Well, I mean, he's big. He's bigger and stronger. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. That's my guy, Pat Dosey Walker, with that one. There was a question like, hey, wait, what do you think about your neighbor's wife? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got mine over here. I saw her check the mailbox the other day. She ain't no Miss Parker, but she all right, Put that man on blast, man. He's like, hey, I can't get out of this, Oh, hey, all right, so Lisa says pause. Hey, Miss Parker. When you gonna let me? You gotta know the movie to get the joke. But a good question would be, hey, man, you had 8 penalties last season. What are you doing to stop penalizing folks, man, to stop penalizing this team? Last season you only had 260 snaps, man. What are you doing to get yourself up to more than 260 snaps, man? Those are the things that I hope that they go around and circumvent. Come on, let's.
I just we gotta trust in him that he's right. We can't. I haven't seen him on the field yet. We don't do anything but work out. But I just feel like when time comes, that will tell what he got.
Have you got different impressions of Zimmer at this point?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Working with him,
Zim.
how different he will be in Dan Quinn and his approach with you guys.
I just like the fact that he's an old school coach, and he likes stuff done right.
Okay.
Other coaches does too, but
No, you right.
Players out there. And I like the defense. I really love.
Did y'all catch that nugget?
I love the defense.
Did you catch that nugget? Did you catch that nugget? Hold on. Did y'all catch that nugget? He dropped some nuggets out of there. He put some of Mama's cooking on that one. Did y'all catch that nugget? I'm gonna rewind. We're gonna listen to it again, and I'm gonna zoom all the way in so you can see the fresh hairline. If I can zoom in again. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. He put some nuggets out there. Yeah. Put right here. Play.
And he likes stuff done right.
Like what? One nugget.
Other coaches does too, but I feel like he's gonna put the best players out there.
2 nugget. Wait a minute. I feel like he gonna put that. Now that could be headlines.
Get your up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go. We're too damn soft. I just hate mistakes.
All right, so he said he feel like I'm gonna rewind again for those, man. I'm pouring out the nuggets this time. Right here.
On the field, yeah, we don't do anything but work out. But I just feel like when time comes, that will tell what he got.
Have you got different impressions of Zimmer at
Okay.
this point? Just
Right here.
Working with him and how different he will be in Dan Quinn and his approach with you guys.
I just like the fact that he's an old school coach.
Pause. Sam, you can tweet out Sam Williams like the fact that Zim is an old school coach. That go viral, right? You know what I'm saying? Because the previous coach wasn't old school. That go viral. Okay, that's one viral video y'all can do.
And he likes stuff done right.
Number 2, Sam Williams said that Mike Zim likes to do things right, opposed to the other coach don't like to do things right. Juxtapose, huh?
Well,
that's 2 nuggets.
Too, but I feel like he's gonna put.
He putting a little cover over it now. He trying to say, "Damn, man, I done told on myself." But those are 2 nuggets right now.
The best players out there.
That's 3 nuggets. He putting the best player out there.
And I like his defense. I really love that.
4. He like his defense.
It's gonna be a lot of fun this year. So.
What is it you like about it? What are some of the things that really appeal to you?
Come on, give me a 5-piece nugget, man.
I don't even know how to answer this question, but it's just basically the use of guys, different guys that didn't get to reach their full potential,
5 nuggets, baby. Oh, I'm going to Wendy's, man. Give me the spicy chicken nuggets, man. I want 5 nuggets, man, and 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, man. Yes, indeed. And give me the loaded baked potato with sour cream and chives, whatever they got over there, and the chili, man. Come on with it, man. That's a 5-piece nugget, man. Did y'all hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Come on, let me rewind one more time. Just pay really close attention. Yeah.
I don't even know how to answer this question, but
5 nuggets.
It's just basically the use of guys, different guys that didn't get to reach their full potential, So.
How do you kind of frame what this season's about for you? What mindset? What's your approach to this year?
I just feel like this season will be the foundation of my career.
6 nuggets.
So, how it goes,
So feel I ran on that. Why this year would be that?
Hey, that lady, she worked for Dan Quinn. She said, "Last question."
Because I feel like I'm gonna get more opportunity to show what kind of player I am.
7 nuggets.
Be able to, like, you know, extend my market, kind of, you know, to get that money that take care of my family's family, you know. So I feel like this will be the year.
Do you let the loss against Green Bay fuel you as far as what's going into 2020?
Come on, give me some good.
Put that in the rear view and focus strictly on what's in front of you.
No, I forgot about that already.
He ain't giving those. Pat was off on Sam Williams, man. Shout out to my guy Pat No.C. Walker, though. But, you know, I know the temperature, you know, the music is blasting. He got the phone, somebody all leaning over him. So I give my guy Pat No.C. Walker a pass on that, you know. So no hate at Pat, you know. Don't y'all be messy over there. But I counted about 7 nuggets, man, that you can really do shorts on, man. You can just take those. If you're a content creator, and you brilliant and smart like my guy Dak Attack and Mark Holmes, you know, shoot, you could do 8 or 9 videos off of that one. Yes, indeed. Or my guy West Coast Cowboy, yeah. That's about 7 or 8 piece nuggets. The kids' meal is only 4 nuggets, right? So, David said stop jumping offsides. Yeah. If he can, he had 8 penalties last season. 3 penalties were when he was absolutely at his field of play. So if you look at everything out of 260 snaps and 8 penalties, that's still a lot of penalties, right? So hopefully, man, you know, like he said, get back to natural position, right? Play the best players. That really hit home. When he said play the best players, come on, man. That's good stuff right there, bro. He's my breakout player for this year. I think he can be a double-digit sack. I've been right on the money. I said out close on CD Lamb last year. I said, man, he going to have 16 touchdowns, 1,300 yards. They were laughing at me on the final word. My guy, but boss was like, hey, man, yeah. I'll be right, you know, if I was trying to get my back. But, yeah. What's your go-to, Christopher? Spicy buffalo sauce? Yeah. And if it's Chick-fil-A, give me the Polynesian, man. Give me the Nesian sauce, man. You know, give me that, you know. Yeah. Give me them nuggets, man. But sometimes to me, Chick-fil-A, they don't cook their food all the way, man. And the French fries be light-skinned. Like, nah, man, I want mine a little brown. Put them in there again, man. Shoot. The nuggets, man, you got to put them in there a little bit longer, man. But shout out to Chick-fil-A. Watch the Chick-fil-A people coming out of me. Yeah, Polynesian, nice, Anna. Yeah. Buffalo sauce. Yeah, I see y'all. None of y'all like ranch. My expectations is from Brandon. He says, my expectations are as this year, game by game, cleaning house, if no playoff win, Super Bowl. Yeah. No light skin fries, man. Put them fries.
Get your up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, man.
We're too damn soft. I just hate it.
Homemade ranch is the truth. Yes, indeed, man. Sweet and sour, boy. Ooh wee. Spicy avocado ranch, boy. Ooh wee. Boy, y'all got me hungry over here at a late night time, you know. But Cowboy Nation, I'm just gonna say this. Ooh, we got enough time for another interview. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all pick. We got Jalen. Let me see if y'all can see it. We got Jalen Tolbert. We got Jake Ferguson. We got Bland. We can skip over Brian Anger. And we can skip over Brandon Aubrey. We got Brandon Cooks. Which one of y'all want to listen to, man? I'm going to say these names again. You can put JT in the chat if you want to hear Jay. Did I say Jalen Tuck? Jalen Tolbert, not Jay Tuck. I got Jalen Tolbert, Jake Ferguson, DaRon Bland. We're going to skip over these kickers. But Brandon Cooks. Who y'all want to listen to? Cooks, Bland, Ferg. Come on with it. Ooh-wee. Yeah, see Double R heading towards the kitchen, man. You Bland is on the win. Bland, I don't even know Bland even talk, man. All right, let me see if I can get Bland up here. Do Bland even talk? I don't even know what he sound like. Bland. The Blands. Yeah. The Blands.
I did all right. I did better than I thought.
Did you practice before you came in? Go to the band?
Yeah, nah, I just today. That was it.
Did you play baseball as a kid?
No, I had some family members that played baseball, but I always wanted to as a kid. My dad never put me in.
Just focus on football, right?
Well, nah, I was doing track too, track and basketball.
You had you kind of had like a low profile. You kept going through your career, but after doing such a high profile thing this past season, have more people noticed you this off season? Have you gotten little comments here and there to let you know they know who you are?
No, yeah, I definitely have. It's definitely harder now to keep a low profile, after last season, but still enjoying it.
Any way you've noticed it, or you kind of smile, or someone recognizes you, or just starts talking about it? Or
yeah, I hear more people that I know that saying like, oh, I heard somebody saying something about you or something like that. So like, I know like there's more people out there.
Where's the strangest place you've been where you've been noticed or recognized?
The gas station, probably the closest right now.
Yeah. And it was just kind of like...
It was randomly, yeah. I just got out the car and somebody said,
hey, Bland! Shoot, try to be Law Nation, dude. You get recognized everywhere.
Maybe not get 5 picks for touchdowns, but...
That's a little one thing me and McCarthy talked about. At last season, it's kind of hard to set a bar, but now it's really to set a standard. Last year it was really just like a standard.
Okay.
In a way, did it change your expectations of yourself?
No, I always had the same expectations.
Did it improve confidence in any way? I mean, just to have played at that level?
It's always going to improve confidence. I'm still going in more years in the league, so it's still going to the third year, so now I feel more confident now.
Are there any differences between last offseason and this one from just a training perspective, and now it's your second goal?
Nah, it's all been the same. Got to keep it the same.
It kind of worked last year, right?
Yeah.
Considering how special your last season was, going into year 3, how important, how dangerous can you guys be with Trayvon?
God, dog, need a translator.
A lot of people are not expecting what Trey's going to come back with, so, I know what Trey's going to come back with. It's going to be something dangerous, so I can't wait.
What's Mike Zimmer going to be able to add to the defense?
Right now, I feel like just keep helping us more to get a better understanding of the game, better understanding of the defense, and keep everybody on the same page.
And Al Harris, he got kind of a promotion and getting an extra role as assistant head coach.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how key he's been to your development.
Oh, he's been very key. Coming in, you don't have a coach that's going to give you that boost of confidence to tell you just go get the ball, go actually tell you you're able to do you.
Shout out to you, Gina. One love to you, baby.
Having him in the room and having him now as an assistant head coach, where everybody on the whole team can experience him now, so it's been great.
Stephon Gilmore is still out there as a free agent. How much would you like the Cowboys?
That's a good question.
I always loved Stephon to come back. He's always been a guy who's been watching him growing up and everything. So having him in the room actually last year was great. So
hey, I love weed. That's a dope nickname. Bland Theft Auto, dog. Woo. Let me give him one of them, man.
Nobody does it better.
Bland Theft Auto. Roland says he love weed too. Yeah, Roland. But hey, Bland Theft Auto, I'm gonna have to take that one, man, from you, bro. I'm gonna have to take that one. You gonna be yelling, man. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Thief! Stop, thief! Come back, thief!
I'd love to have him back.
Knowing that he was getting a head coaching job, were you worried at all that Al might also?
Oh yeah, there was always that worry. There's always worries that coach is gonna take some of the coaches with him. So.
And Jordan Lewis went into free agency for a spell. You guys were able to get him back. How important was it to be able to change that?
That's big. Jordan Lewis for the past couple of years has been a leader for the defense. So just be able to have him again for this year has been great. It's gonna be good for us.
Going into last year,
It's all different between what Zimmer does.
Come on, that's a good one. Zim.
Yeah, it's still a little early. Still learning defense, still catching on the things.
Hurry up and learn that.
You were going to have a role going in, but but is it a little bit different going?
I'm leaning forward like I can hear him better. Y'all caught that?
Did you think about any of those things?
Yeah, definitely not.
Man, he was speaking in cursive, man. I can't even hear him. I'm going to have to decipher that a little later. I'm sitting here leaning forward trying to hear. Y'all saw me. I'm trying to lean forward to see if I can hear them better, man. That's crazy. Sure, I must be. I need that what the old boy have. You know, I love weed. All right, man. Appreciate everybody for coming out, man, tonight, man. It was great. Although I still don't know what Bland said on that last piece there. I'm going to have to decipher, man. I'm going to have to need a translator, man. They were speaking in cursive for me. Man, I love y'all, man. I know normally I don't go live during this time frame, but if this your first time ever being here, yeah, I do need a hearing aid, Brian. You know, brought to you by Law Nation Sports. It'll be like one of my sponsors, you know. Are you hard of hearing? Or you have trouble hearing or trouble seeing? Jump in over here to this device on Law Nation Sports. And remember, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Yup. Although it may be cool, at the end of this beautiful night, I hope that you guys, he Bland was speaking gibberish. Yeah. Shout out to the Bland's family. It's Riggs, baby. Lakers in 8, baby. The Lakers gonna win in 8. Yeah. Boy, the Mavs, they doing their thing, huh? They did that thing like it never been done, huh? Lakers in 9, too, just in case. Appreciate y'all, man. Oh, you like night shows? I may send a cake maybe once a week to reach out to the night audience, right? And touch all 4 corners of this particular world. Hopefully, we can get some tractions going. But at the end of the day and at the end of the night, in the words of Glow, at the end of the day go in. This is what it is. Shout out to you, Def King 55. Shout out to everybody who watched this channel. Oh yeah, this weekend gonna have a lot of burritos, man. Who's partying this weekend? Who's partying this weekend? Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Let's salida la raza. Come on, you know, we're gonna have a mucho elegante time over here. However all of that goes. They say a prize fighter continue to swing even when he get knocked down. And then when he get knocked down, he looks at the opposition and say, hey, you cheated, Ryan. You was on them roids. Roids or all, or not. He got his whooped. Ryan and beat the brakes off of him, man, didn't he? Yes, indeed. Caliente. Yes, let's go. Kentucky Derby week. So we're going to continue to provide more tape for you guys down the stretch. And when the end comes for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. Appreciate y'all, man. One love, DC for life, not for short. Let's go. Roll those credits. Oh, we don't got no credits today. But let's get on up out of here. One love, baby. One love. Shout out to y'all. Lisa. She says, go Mavs. That Kyrie is something special, wasn't he? Oski, appreciate you. Lacey, love you. Appreciate you. And Marcus Robbins, appreciate you. Good night.
Get your ass up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go. We're too damn soft. I just hate mistakes. I hate mistakes.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.